People tend to forget that California basically takes up the entirety of the West Coast. It is a very large state. So I don't really like knock them for it, but when it comes to like who's where, like we're just good like that.
I think it's just support, man. Support your local scene and support your region. East Coast oftentimes gets the short end of the stick, I think, at least in terms of exposure.
Yeah.
And that's no shots to anybody on the West Coast. I mean, 2GG does an amazing job. But, you know, you got to support your homies.
Yeah, that's just the nature of the market right now. And what is happening in front of us?
Yeah, like, this is exactly what I expected, and yet I'm completely surprised.
So, Falco to Yoshi. This is kind of what we saw coming as we came into the set. Seeing down air from Falco actually killer is something I expected would be a development for this character and not something I expected to see so early on in the day. Nonetheless, it's giving me more and more faith that this Falco is the move.
Ooh, great little trapping shield. He goes for that back air. Suarez thinks he can punish instead. Kofi goes for that that forward tilt and catches Suarez trying to punish. His movement is so good right now.
Yeah, both of these players have gotten, I think, the fastest understanding of what they can do with their characters.
Yeah.
And because of that, we're going to be seeing them positioning themselves around very well. I feel like the only other players of note who have really gotten like this good of an understanding of what to do with moving around, or at least the ones who are in attendance today, I should say, are probably Soul Arts, Stock Taker. I feel like everyone else is getting there in time, but...
Yeah.
Oh, also Eli, but Eli's not in bracket currently. He's one of our returning Brawlheads, actually. He's now back on Long Island, looking to hit the grind heavy for this game. I hope to see him more in traditional brackets once we get past the release weekend. Nonetheless, we are here with Kofi and Suarez, and Kofi's swinging back to the stage without even needing his upgrade. Falco just jumps, man.
Such a fast-paced match. Right now, we're just seeing two players who know the movement of their character, moving around each other so elegantly. It's like a dance, and right now, Suarez is leading. He has the upper hand. I think Suarez is in clean position right now. Ooh, that back could have spelled it dead.
Trying to find some sort of out-of-shield option. He's going to get met with Yoshi's jab. Kofi's still trying to keep the pressure up. He cannot afford to let Suarez build up a lot of damage on him like this.
Smash ultimate ballet continues.
Movement is so nice.
So nice. Down tilt, nice little spacing option. Suarez not going to get that forward air. Kofi now has him off stage. Ooh, uses his jump, but Kofi not able to punish, and now back throw from Suarez.
Okay, keep on talking about how aesthetically this game is looking amazing, but one thing that's always just weirded me out since I first saw it, Yoshi's back throw is gross in this game.
Yeah,
It is gross!
Well, I don't like the idea in any game of Yoshi, like, his pummel just being like him with salivary juice.
He's chewing
I don't like
on you.
it, yeah.
He's nomming.
He is nomming. But also, like, here's the issue. Either Yoshi's pummel is chewing, which means you have to accept that Yoshi has teeth, or Yoshi's pummel isn't chewing, which means you have to accept that his pummel is just like saliva. Either one is bad. There's no good.
I definitely don't need that in my life.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry I did that to you. But anyways, winners quarterfinals, game 2. Kofi has switched to the Wolf here against Suarez, trying to put something together. The Falco not going to cut it.
I'm a bit worried about the Wolf pick, not because it wasn't a good pick, but because Suarez has gotten a good amount of experience against this character, thanks to having constantly fought against Stock Taker's Wolf.
Yeah, Suarez got a lot of good data from Stock Taker in the last bracket. And, you know, that's actually kind of a byproduct of these kind of tournaments where you're running a bunch of different brackets. You get to know so intimately the characters and the players that you're fighting. And now let's see what Kofi can put together here with his Wolf, perhaps trying to play a different style than Stock Taker was. Suarez going to get that grab. Disgusting.
All right, manages to, that was a weird snap back to the ledge, but hitting with the second hitbox of that side B, blasting Suarez from the opposite side. Suarez returns with the back air, and we return ourselves to a flash of stocks.
Suarez was actually pretty genius with that back air. You saw he waited for Kofi's shield to degenerate just a little bit so that the back air would shield poke, and I think that was actually what gave him that stock there. So good stuff to him with the situational advantage to know. And what a parry on that
Parry down B. That's what I want to see in the future. I've seen way too many shields break because of Yoshi Bomb. I am definitely looking forward to a future where people parry and punish. This game is so good. I was literally about to say, this game is sick. This game is sick.
That's the thing. At the end of the day, like, we're out here commentating. They're out here playing. We're just all out here trying to enjoy the game we love.
Yeah, man. Like,
this game is sick.
Having grown through I guess the start and end of Smash 4's competitive scene has given me such like a good appreciation for a new Smash game.
Yeah, right? Because I realized I only started Smash 4 commentary like in the middle of its lifespan. I didn't even start until Cloud was a thing.
Oh.
Yeah, so like I hadn't commentated until DLC existed. And so, like, I feel like getting to experience a game from its impetus, I think is so much more powerful. Because I remember watching streams of the first Smash 4 tournaments. That's us now. So I think that's a pretty amazing thing. Oh, what a parry. Yeah, Kofi seems to have a really good grasp on the mechanics at hand here.
Yeah, I remember talking with him earlier in the day, and he said that was one of the things that he was going to focus on most for like getting down pat and moving around and figuring out what other characters he liked. Because he listed off like 8 or 9 characters to me that he was feeling good with, and he still wasn't done searching.
That back is so strong. Now, how's he going to fight his way out of the corner? Suarez gets the down throw, not going to combo. Ooh, Kofi moving. You see that little fade back on his tomahawk jump.
Oh, what I'm seeing is he got 28% on 2 areas.
Also that.
Percentage is so fake in this game. Like, your entire conception of percentages from Smash 4, and actually other games, just has to move forward like 20 or 30%. But we're still never able to escape the wrath of Yoshi.
Yeah, down B is down B in any game we play.
That's how it be on this bitch of an earth.